Welcome to the June 2024 Prehistoric Kingdom Dev Diary. I know I've been calling these things Dev Blog even though the website calls it Dev Diary. This is because we used to call them blogs and even hype up diary releases saying release the log. It's become a habit for me to call them Dev Blogs. I'll be calling them Dev Diaries from now on. So, Update 11 is finally out. It's easily one of the biggest updates since the original early access. Even the devs are saying this. There's a massive patch note that you should read on Steam. Unfortunately, there's an issue with getting the update on time on the Epic Game Store. They'll announce it once that's sorted out. This sucks for players who bought it on Epic Games and also for the devs. When you buy this game on Epic, the devs get a bigger cut of the money than when you buy it on Steam even though it's the same price. But then Epic screws things up, making the experience worse for users. A trailer was released for Update 11 to promote it. It's very well made and I highly recommend watching it if you don't have the game. First, we have the devs' thoughts on Update 11. They are just as excited as we are and are happy to see player reaction to the update. The park simulation and management elements are the real meat of the game and it's finally coming together. The PTB helped catch a lot of critical errors before the launch even if they don't catch all the minor bugs. In the coming weeks, we'll be getting more patches to fix bugs we found in Update 11. The management elements still need to be fine-tuned as well. We probably won't see these tweaks until Update 12. This is a list of all the changes coming. They're pretty self-explanatory. Two things on this list that stuck out to me. The first is to increase the movement speed for both staff and guests. This one is important, especially for staff. Speeding up the staff will help, but will it be enough? Think about the size of the map and the enclosures needed to accommodate these animals. It's huge. Can the staff move fast enough and still look natural? Or will we run into an issue where the parks are so big that the staff has to move so fast that it breaks the immersion? One solution is to build a smaller park, but that's the players setting a limit on themselves. The other is to add staff transportation. Real zoos have transportation for staff to make them get around the zoo faster. I doubt the devs will do this just because it eats up their time to develop a transportation system. My idea is to allow you to build multiple staff centers. Each center will have a coverage range like with electricity. You assign staff to different staff centers so they'll only cover what's within their vicinity. Whatever is outside of it will be covered by the next staff center. This will prevent staff from needing to move too far and also save the devs the trouble of creating a transportation system. This is just my idea in case the staff speed increase isn't enough. Maybe it is and I was just worrying for nothing. The next is being able to convert to sandbox mode at any time. It'll allow players to rescue their park if they're struggling in challenge mode. You don't have to worry about anything in sandbox mode. No need to restart from scratch if you mess up in challenge mode. I wonder if this feature has ever been done in a building management game before, cause this is the first time I've heard of it. Notifications will be returning. It'll notify you when things have been unlocked, excavation changes, and any other issues in the park. You can open the notification to see the full list of issues that require your attention, and you'll be able to click on them to take you directly to the staff or animal it's affecting. The concept art shows a list of issues and helps you understand each label. So you can see the shop has no cashier, no stock, and is inaccessible, meaning it's not connected to a road. I know I was confused by the fence alert in the new update, so I'm glad they'll be improving this. These fixes will come in smaller patches instead of one big update. We'll be getting sandbox conversion, human speed buffs, small balance changes, and a bunch of fixes in the next few days. One of them might be out by the time you see this video. The park notifications and issues will be coming at a later date. Now, on to Update 12. We have another sneak preview, this time for Brontosaurus. This isn't just a simple reskin of Apatosaurus. The model is a little different. It has a spiky dorsal spine. They also added bony knobs on the neck based on the Bronto Smash idea where the necks are used for combat to compete for the opposite sex. If this is true, I don't see why this feature won't be on Apatosaurus either since they are very close, but I understand the need to make some of them visually distinct for a video game. Improvements to the park rating system are also coming. You'll get a detailed breakdown of everything you need to do well to earn a 5-star rating. This will give you clear goals on what you should aim for to boost your overall score. You'll have to balance animal welfare, guest welfare, and staff welfare. I kinda wish we would move away from the 5-star system. It would be cool for the game to have you aim for different end goals to quote-unquote beat the game. Once you beat it and the credits roll, you can continue where you left off. Having different end goals to reach different endings might make players change their playstyle. This is just my 2 cents. This doesn't make or break the game for me. It has enough replayability as it is. More improvements to guests are coming. Guests will have more outfit colors and props, such as hats and phones. I would love to see guests wear hats or shirts they buy from the gift shops. I think this will happen later down the line. I was right about the tutorial being disabled, and now they're going to redo it. Instead of a tutorial campaign, the game will have a help menu to get information on whatever topic you need. It'll be a combination of text box and highlighting buttons on screen to guide you. Say you want to know how to build a fence. You won't have to play through an entire 15-minute tutorial just to learn this one thing. These new guides will be made easily digestible for new players instead of throwing everything at them all at once. You can access these quick guides at any time whether you're playing in sandbox or challenge mode. You can also move tutorial text around to avoid covering important UI elements. The game currently has a simplified help menu to teach you the basics. Whether the tutorial campaign will return is unknown. If they bring it back, it'll have to be after the game is out of early access. The devs don't have the bandwidth for that right now and want to focus on the core gameplay. If they don't revisit the tutorial campaign, I can make tutorial videos to help new players out. Not right now though. The game is still in flux with glitches and things that haven't been finalized. When everything is finalized and there's no tutorial campaign, then I'll make the tutorial videos. The official prefab available in the game will be overhauled. They want to improve them to give them a more unified look and provide more buildings to fit the different themes. This is great for people who don't want to bother with constructing buildings from scratch. I'm one of those people who aren't good at making buildings. Mine are either very basic, or I just download other people's work off of Steam workshops. Finally, the devs provided us with a rare look at bloopers when they were updating the guests. They are hilarious and terrifying. The Great Wheelbarrow Derby is inspired by this glitch. They turned a glitch into lore for the game if you read the staff descriptions. Watch, someone in the community will build a wheelbarrow derby track in the game. That covers this month's dev diaries. Just a quick side note, I haven't done much in the last few weeks besides Prehistoric Kingdom dev diaries, but that's because of several video projects. I was debating on whether I should spend more time finishing up the big project or do the smaller projects first. I decided to do the latter. I want to establish a bit of a theme for this channel. Even though there are a decent amount of new videos available, I've barely touched on what else I wanted this channel to be about, and it's not Prehistoric Kingdom dev diaries. The dev diaries will come to an end when development is complete, so I have more in mind, so another video should be coming very soon. Look forward to that.